Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim 5 news video. This is for the MBTA Commuter route, which is the Boston to Framingham and Worcester route, which is going to be coming at some point. This was actually delayed, so it was actually meant to release today, but instead we'll be releasing in a couple of weeks' time. And we have got a little first look video of it as well, so there we go, there's the MBTA Commuter. With the HSP 46 loco and the F40PH-3C. There you go. Oh, there's the loco. How long is this one? Let's slowly skip through it. But yeah, looking nice. You got the sort of double decker coaches as well, and conductor mode. Oh, that's quite cool. That's some sort of base, or Fenway Park. That is Worcester Union. Very nice. Well, there you go. The MBTA Commuter, Boston to Framingham and Worcester line. So, what we got? Dive deeper to the schedule and signalling, courtesy of game designer Joe. Is that Joe Burgess? And signalling expert Brandon. So, the MBTA Commuter, schedule and layers. That looks busy. A comprehensive schedule has been implemented to the MBTA Commuter, recreating the cadence of passenger services between Boston South and Worcester Union stations. As in real life, all services departing Boston South are loco hold, with cab cars running east from Worcester to Framingham back to Boston. There's the HSB 46, which just looks like a beast. And yeah, there's the new cab car as well, which looks very similar to the Bombardier cab car, which you've got on Peninsula Corridor. Similar, but not quite the same. On all westbound services, both HSP 46 and F40PH-3Cs can be substituted, giving players a choice of traction. Equally, both the CTC3 and CTC5 cab cars can be selected for all eastbound services. The vast majority of services run the full length of the line to Worcester, with some services terminating at Framingham. So the CTC3 cab car is the sort of the single level coach, and then the CTC5 is that one there, the sort of double decker one. An unusual form of operation occurs during peak hours, whereby trains run on the wrong road to accommodate a selection of stations featuring only one platform, such as those that run alongside I-90 highway at Newtonville, West Newton and Auburndale. At other times, trains are required to change tracks. This is something to watch out for players used to running consistently on the same side of the tracks on other American routes. Well, that's cool, and I assume that's one of the one platform stations. Nice. Non-revenue services will be playable at both ends of the line, from Worcester to Worcester Yard and from Boston South to Southampton Street Yard. Boston South station will feature AI traffic on both other MBTA routes. Nice. So this is for additional service layers. So players with the Northeast Corridor, Boston Providence, will also see Amtrak Northeast Regional services. And some of these services will be playable, so probably only from Boston South to Boston Back Bay, I'd assume. The Amtrak Acela will also appear for players that own the loco add-on, and some of these will be playable as non-revenue services. Again, probably, non-revenue, but also you might have some from just Boston South to Back Bay if you really wanted to drive that. But cool. Blah. So you've got some sort of updated PIS. Oh, shows updated PIS, which was not shown. Looks similar to how it was before, but yeah, I'm sure it's changed in some way. Unlike the previous Boston route, the line to Worcester does not accommodate regular freight services further west along the line between Framingham and Worcester. As a result, players with a selection of freight route add-ons can unlock more playable and AI services. Players of Horseshoe Curve will be able to run extra playable services where MBTA locomotives hold flat cars, as is sometimes the case in real life. Well, that's cool. AI freight services can also be seen at CSX's Worcester Intermodal Terminal, located just next to Worcester Union Station. And there's a few bits and pieces you can do. So you require all of the following add-ons, so Horseshoe Curve, Calhoun Pass and Sandpats Grade, if you want to unlock the CSX Worcester Intermodal Terminal trains. There's a screenshot of one there. Well, that's a nice little extra then you can do. Additional freight services can appear between Framingham and Worcester using stock and locomotives from a wider selection of add-ons to represent the variation of stock and consist that these trains typically run in real life. This includes a small local train heading towards Boston, which runs Long Hood forward. Ooh, probably that one there then. Very nice. These additional services are playable, but all of the add-ons listed below are required. Oh, Sandbach's Grade, the SD70 ACE, so the BNSF one, Sherman Hill, Horseshoe Curve, and Cajon Pass. Very nice. So signalling introduction. Look at that lovely screenshot. The highly anticipated release of the Boston Worcester is rapidly approaching, and we wanted to share some details about what you can expect from a signalling perspective. To preface, we designed this route to match the same mid-2019 time period as Boston Providence. This decision was primarily made to maintain consistency in the scenery and timetable, but had the supplementary benefit of increased signal variance and operational complexity. So, oh my god, we got a bit of history here. The recent signal history of this line began in 1988 when Conrail, the owner of the line at the time, initiated a signal modernisation project. The first phase of this project extended from Control Point 187 in Schodack, New York to Control Point 33 in Westborough, Massachusetts. The existing signal system was replaced by one that utilises cab signals, with wayside signals only being present at control points. During this period, the MBTA Commuter rail services terminated in Framingham, so halting the signal modernisation project in Westborough allowed trains lacking cab signals to continue providing passenger services between Framingham and Boston. By the mid-90s, the majority of MBTA equipment operating out of South Station was equipped with cab signals, which contributed the launch of passenger services to Worcester in September of '94. In '96, the decision was made to restore the second track between Westborough and Worcester and to begin another phase of signal modernisation. Once completed, the signal system between Westborough and Control Point 21, I'm assuming that's a signal box, in Framingham became cab signal territory, with wayside signals only being present at control points. The existing signal configuration between Framingham and Boston was deemed to be unworthy of a replacement at the time. Then in early 2020, the MBTA finished upgrading the signal system between Framingham and Boston. So overall it took 32 years and 3 separate projects to modernise the signalling for the entire line. So due to the time period in which this route is designed, you're able to experience a wide array of signal types. During the first and second signal modernisation phases, Conrail utilised colour tri-light signals, a trend that continued until the sale of the company in '99. And then CSX got it. Okay, so different signals on the route, cool. Each CSX signal project from that point onwards utilised colour light signals with a large hood on them. Okay, so yeah, signals, cool. Okay, between Control Point 11 and Boston, you'll encounter the ageing searchlight signals that weren't deemed worthy of replacement back in '96, and obviously now they've been changed. Cool, right, operations. So, MBTA Commuter takes place before the signal upgrade in 2020. So, the signal system you're contend with is a mixture of traditional wayside signalling and cab signals without fixed wayside signals. Okay, cool. When travelling between Boston and Framingham, you will operate the train according to the North East Operating Rules Advisory Committee. This means that the track allows for bi-directional travel, and you'll control the train according to the indications of the fixed wayside signals you pass. Right, okay. Okay, so there's still more signal thing. I've got signal charts and everything. Okay, so I'm going to leave a link for this, because yeah, it's just all about the signalling. Different diagrams and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot on here about signalling. So yeah, I'll leave a link if you want to go. Yeah, so much there. So yeah, this is going to be coming out on the 12th of November now, so a couple of weeks delay to it, and it will cost you £29.99. Thing is, though, is this route going to be affected by the West Coast Main Line releasing? Because, I mean, it's only, I think, a week between the releases, and I think most people are probably going to get the West Coast Main Line. It's going to be like, what was it, Blackpool branches and the other route. Yeah, the route will be releasing on the 12th of November for all usual platforms. But yeah, that's the MBTA Commuter of Boston, Worcester, Framingham, whatever it is. Hope everyone has enjoyed the little article. Do comment below what you think. Links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.